These are the 18 most unique filming locations featured in famous movies that you can visit around the world. Number 18. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The world's largest salt flat, Salar de Uyuni, is a dazzling white desert that turns into a giant reflective mirror when covered in water. Featured as the planet Crate in Star Wars: The Last Jedi, its vast, uninterrupted horizon creates the illusion of infinity, making it feel as though you're walking on clouds or stepping into another dimension. At night, the mirrored surface reflects the Milky Way, giving you the sense of floating in space. Number 17. Meteora, Greece. Meteora is famous for its ancient monasteries perched atop giant rock pillars that rise from the earth like mystical towers. In Game of Thrones, it inspired the floating fortress of the Vale, creating a setting that felt unreachable and surreal. These monasteries, built hundreds of years ago, required monks to climb rope ladders or be hoisted up in baskets. Number 16. Wadi Rum, Jordan. Wadi Rum, also known as the Valley of the Moon, is a vast desert with red sands, towering rock formations, and dramatic cliffs that resemble the surface of Mars. Its surreal extraterrestrial landscape has made it the go-to location for filmmakers needing an alien planet vibe. In The Martian, Wadi Rum convincingly stood in as the red planet, while its canyons and dunes also appeared in Star Wars. The desert's shifting colors during sunrise and sunset make it feel even more unreal. Number 15. Skaftafell Ice Cave, Iceland. The ice caves of Skaftafell in Iceland are natural wonders, formed under glaciers with walls of electric blue ice. The translucent blue ceilings and frozen formations change yearly as glaciers melt and reform, making each cave unique. Game of Thrones used them to depict the icy lands beyond the wall. These caves only exist in winter, when the glaciers stabilize enough for explorers. Number 14. Antelope Canyon, USA. Antelope Canyon in Arizona is a narrow slot canyon shaped by wind and water over thousands of years, with smooth sandstone walls that flow like liquid. It's featured in The Tree of Life and countless other movies for its ethereal, almost dreamlike appearance. Light beams filter through openings in the canyon's roof, creating glowing shafts of light that dance on the undulating walls. Walking through it feels like being inside a living sculpture. Number 13. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is made up of 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns that look like they were handcrafted by ancient giants. It served as inspiration and filming grounds for Hellboy 2, where it enhanced the film's mythical and fantastical atmosphere. Formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, the causeway's geometric precision makes it appear alien or magical. Number 12. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Ethiopia's Danakil Depression is one of the hottest and most alien-looking places on Earth. Its acidic hot springs, neon green pools, and yellow sulfur fields make it look like an uninhabitable planet. Although not featured in mainstream Hollywood films, Dalal has been used in documentaries and sci-fi projects inspired by alien worlds due to its unearthly, toxic appearance. The bubbling geothermal landscape and vibrant colors are a mix of beauty and danger, resembling a real-life alien world. Number 11. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. Zhangjiajie's towering sandstone pillars rise like ancient natural skyscrapers. These gravity-defying rock formations inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. The park's dramatic cliffs, lush greenery, and cloud-filled valleys create an ethereal atmosphere that feels both surreal and dreamlike. Over millions of years, erosion shaped these pillars, giving them their jagged and otherworldly appearance. Number 10. Maya Bay, Thailand. This pristine bay became world famous after its role in The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. With crystal clear waters and limestone cliffs, it represents paradise on Earth. However, the film's popularity led to environmental damage, resulting in conservation efforts and its temporary closure for restoration. Number 9. Skellig Michael, Ireland. This rugged island off the coast of Ireland served as the mystical hideout of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars: The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. With its steep, craggy cliffs and ancient stone monastery perched at the top, Skellig Michael feels otherworldly. Getting there requires a boat ride over often choppy waters, adding to the remote and mystical aura. Number 8. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. The emerald green lakes and cascading waterfalls of Plitvice served as a magical backdrop for Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian. This national park is one of Croatia's most famous attractions, with its natural beauty and crystal clear waters. With 16 interconnected lakes and wooden footbridges, it looks like a real-life fantasy world. Number 7. Dubrovnik, Croatia. With its medieval walls and terracotta rooftops, Dubrovnik's old town became the perfect setting for King's Landing in Game of Thrones. The city's limestone streets and stunning coastal views make it feel like a real-life fantasy world. Beyond its Hollywood fame, Dubrovnik is a UNESCO-listed gem with centuries of history. Number 6. Mata Mata, New Zealand. Nestled in the rolling green hills of New Zealand's world's North Island, Mata Mata is home to the famous Hobbiton movie set. The set was originally built for The Lord of the Rings and was reconstructed for the Hobbit films, becoming a permanent attraction. The picturesque landscape with its lush pastures and quaint hobbit holes brings J.R.R. Tolkien's world to life. Number 5. Angel Falls, Venezuela. The world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls, was the inspiration for Paradise Falls in Pixar's Up. Though no real filming took place here, Pixar animators visited Angel Falls to study its scenery for the film. The remote, jungle-clad setting adds to its mystical beauty, making it one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Number 4. Preikestolen, Norway. Also known as Preacher's Pulpit, this cliff in Norway was featured in Mission Impossible Fallout. In the movie, Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, fights on the edge of the cliff in a thrilling action scene. Its dramatic height and breathtaking scenery make it a must-visit for adventure lovers and film fans alike. Number 3. Petra, Jordan. The ancient city of Petra, carved into rose-red cliffs, gained cinematic fame in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. The most famous structure, Al-Khazna, is an architectural masterpiece that leaves visitors in awe. Beyond its Hollywood connection, Petra is one of the world's most significant archaeological sites. Number 2. The Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. These dramatic cliffs in County Clare were used as the setting for the Horcrux Cave in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Rising 700 feet above the Atlantic, they offer some of the most breathtaking coastal views in Europe. With their rugged beauty and cinematic history, they remain a magical destination. Number 1. Salzburg, Austria. The rolling green hills and charming cityscape of Salzburg provided the perfect backdrop for the sound of music. The famous opening scene, where Maria twirls in the hills singing, was filmed in the lush meadows of the Salzkammergut region. The Mirabell Gardens, where the Fauntrap children danced along the steps, is one of the most visited spots in Salzburg. Here are 7 popular places in the world you should visit as soon as possible, because sadly, they might just disappear soon. Number 1. Maya Bay, Thailand. Many people might recognize this secluded bay from the movie The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, but its clear turquoise waters, lush limestone cliffs, and white sandy beach are quite in danger. Turns out it was receiving up to 5,000 tourists and 200 boats per day at its peak, putting immense pressure on the ecosystem. So all the anchor drops, snorkeling, and litter resulted in pollution, destruction of coral reefs, and damage to the delicate marine life. Rising sea temperatures also led to coral bleaching, and so by 2018, the Maya Bay was indefinitely closed to the public to be able to rehabilitate, and up to now, its future is uncertain. Number 2. Venice, Italy. This floating village in Italy is well known for its Grand Canal and historic architecture. However, due to the rising sea level and climate change, it's been experiencing more severe flooding and gradual sinking of the ground. Sadly, Venice's population has also been declining due to the challenges of living in a city prone to flooding and the impact of tourism. And while Venice is not disappearing anytime soon, the ongoing threats from climate change and environmental factors are worth talking about to preserve this beautiful Italian attraction. Number 3. The Maldives. Yes, one of the top destinations for the dreamiest honeymoons, Maldives is also in danger of disappearing due to rising sea levels. In fact, it's one of the first island countries projected to sink altogether if the climate continues to worsen. The potential sea level rise of about 1 meter by the end of the century puts the country at grave risk, and the consequences are severe. Increasing coastal flooding, loss of habitable land, and mixing of saltwater with freshwater sources. Number 4. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is declared a natural wonder for being a large area with diverse underwater ecosystems. However, due to climate change, the seawater is drastically changing, and the rising temperature also causes coral bleaching, increasing acidity there. There's hope in the fact that the Great Barrier Reef has shown resilience over the years, but the fast pace of warming should keep us looking for solutions. Number 5. Patagonian Glaciers, Argentina. Patagonian glaciers are stunning, but sadly, global warming is threatening its existence, so much that it's recorded to have been rapidly thinning by 6 inches each year. Rising global temperatures are causing more ice avalanches and glacial lake outbursts, which can have catastrophic consequences. It doesn't help that soot and dust particles also accumulate on the glacier surfaces, causing it to absorb more heat and accelerate melting. Number 6. Madagascar forests. Renowned for their unique biodiversity and rich ecosystems, the Madagascar forests are reportedly currently at 90% degradation, with environmental scientists giving it only 35 years to exist. No thanks to human activities like slash and burn, agriculture, logging, and illegal trade in endangered species, the forests have suffered significant deforestation, and that's why conservation efforts are now so crucial to keep this paradise alive. Number 7. Congo Basin, Congo. Congo Basin is the second largest rainforest in the world. home to lush rainforests that cover about 1,700,000 square kilometers. It holds a diverse ecosystem of wildlife and is home to tens of millions of people, including indigenous people, that depend on its existence. That's why it's very concerning that this place is in danger of disappearing because of deforestation, illegal wildlife hunting, and climate change. And if these issues are not effectively addressed through sustainable forest management, conservation efforts, and international cooperation, the Congo Basin's unique biodiversity could be at serious risk in the coming decades.
5 most expensive cats in the world. British Shorthair, $3,000. Cute, calm, royal, and pricey. This is the soft but expensive starter pack. Bengal, $10,000. A literal mini leopard running around your living room. Wild, loud, and not cheap. Persian, $15,000 fluffy, dramatic, high maintenance. Basically a living luxury pillow that eats money. Savannah cat, $50,000 half domestic, half wild African serval. Tall, fast, elite. This one is for millionaires only. Ashera, $125,000 plus the king. A designer hybrid giant cat. Costs more than cars, even some houses. You don't own an Ashera. It owns you.
Which country is the most liberal in Asia? In 5th place, it's Japan. It supports individual freedoms, has progressive tech laws, and allows freedom of expression. In 4th place, it's Taiwan, the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage and known for its strong human rights. In 3rd place, it's Mongolia, where people enjoy freedom of religion, press, and peaceful protest. In 2nd place, it's Israel, which supports LGBTQ+ rights, women's freedom, and democratic values. And in 1st place, it's South Korea. With advanced civil liberties, press freedom, and growing support for equality, it's considered the most liberal country in Asia.